Hello and welcome back to another set of readings from Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here because the Taurus season is about to come in. Welcome to all of the Taurus sun, moon, rising, and sometimes you can apply that to your Venus, your Jupiter, or your Mars. Okay, but I want to thank you guys once again for joining me on my channel. If this is your first time joining with us, hello. We will be doing a reading using all of these cards here for those who have Taurus once again in your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, or your Jupiter. Towards the end of this reading, I am going to do a very, very short reading for each sign as it relates to the Taurus season. The Taurus season is going to be from April 19th, considering where you live, through May 20th. Okay, so as we're going through, be mindful that the messages that we're about to reveal, that the messages can flip-flop. Okay, so if it doesn't relate to you, it could relate to your partner. Hello to our cross watchers out there. You guys, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for our new subscribers. If you want to get notifications every time I drop a reading, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the videos, okay? Be mindful, we do have a Patreon membership. Information pertaining to that can be found below, and we do offer private readings. Information pertaining to that can be found below as well. Just a little bit about Taurus season before we get started. I'm going to go ahead and start the shuffle now. This is a time that things may slow down a bit because Taurus moves slow. Taurus represents the bull represents Taurus. So things will, got the things, pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you in the world. So if you are pregnant, make sure you stick around, okay? Because your energy has already come forth. But Taurus will slow down, okay? So Taurus slows down and appreciates the little things. So as far as this quarantine that we're experiencing right now, listen, Taurus invented the quarantine, okay? So this is hardly not affecting this, those that have their sun, moon, rising, and Taurus at all. They're probably not even being affected by this. Taurus is ruled by Venus, okay? So it's all about the pleasures of life. It's about love. That's what Venus is. Venus is about love and pleasures. So definitely love is going to come through during this time period. Taurus is about doing things that make them feel good. Okay, so they love the extra added on pleasures of life. They like bubble baths. They like to smell good. They like their house to be clean and orderly. They can't stand a mess. They can't stand things that's out of order. Also, Taurus is an earth sign. Okay, so by it being an earth sign, it's going to love everything about nature. It loves the cool breeze. It loves walk on a sunny day. It loves the smell of new flowers. It loves the, walking on the beach or watching the ocean. This is what Taurus loves. And then also, as far as handling money, listen, a Taurus they're the financiers of all the signs. A Taurus will never be broke. A Taurus knows how to make money. Some Taurus, especially the ones that are low vibrational, they will waste a lot of money because they like buying really, really nice things. Okay, so they could take a whole paycheck and if they want some very silk, they want some silk sheets that cost a lot of money, they will buy them, okay, to make themselves feel good. A lot of your high vibrational Taurus, though, they will know how to manage money, make money, and make sure that they're not wasting it. They will make all of that money that they've made. They'll know how to invest it. That's why you have that Queen and King of Pentacles known as the wise investors. Okay, knowing how to handle home and not carrying a lot of debt. That is Taurus. Okay, but they definitely know how to make money and spend it wisely. Okay, all right, you guys. So we're almost finished our shuffle. So we're going to get into the first part of this reading for Taurus, and then towards the end, I am going to see if I can timestamp it. We are going to go through the readings, the smaller readings for each sign. Okay, we are done now. We got another card that came out. High Priestess. Okay, are some secrets going to be coming out during this time? Or everybody just needs to really listen to their intuition? We're going to see. On to your reading, Taurus. This is just your overall reading. I'm using the Oracle cards just to see where you are. This is going to answer some questions you may have about your career, your finances. Just an overarching reading for everything that's happening with you during this Taurus season, okay? More like a general. All right, so let's just see where we are. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as it relates to Taurus season, beginning April 19th through May 20th. What is the general messages that need to come forth for the sign of Taurus? What are the general messages that need to come forth for the sign of Taurus? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the universe, what messages need to come forth for Taurus? I'm going to take this one. That one actually slipped out of my hand. I tried to put it back in and couldn't get it. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? Any more messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not taking all of these. Because that was a mistake. Let's try it. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? Any more messages out of this deck for the sign of Taurus? All right. And we will take these two. Okay. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? What general messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what general messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? What general messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? What general messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what general message needs to go forth for the sign of Taurus? What general message needs to go forth for the sign of Taurus? What general message needs to go forth for the sign of Taurus? What general message needs to go forth for the sign of Taurus? Oh, look at that. All right. So let's see what's going on for the Taurus gang. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So there's someone you're wanting to have a really deep heart-to-heart conversation with during this Taurus season. And it's good. Okay, I feel like this is going to really be able to get some things off of your chest. Okay, so keep that in mind during this Taurus season. Whoever you need to speak with, even if they don't want to speak to you back, you make the attempt. And I feel like that's going to make you feel good. Okay, and getting some things, I feel like you want to get some things off of your chest. And for those that allow you to, it's going to be wonderful. For those that block your advances for requesting a heart-to-heart conversation, it's really going to be harder for them. Okay, because in their spirit, they're going to know they really need to talk to you, but they're going to be trying to block it. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Beautiful. A new dawn. So this is a new beginning for you. Things are starting new for you. Okay, have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So just continue to have faith, okay? Because everything that you've prayed for, it is manifesting because it is a new dawn. It is a new dawn. Remain positive and follow your guidance. And it's time to move on. So it's something it's time to move on from. And we'll get, more into this as we go more and more into your reading. But it's something that's time to move on from. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that new can come in. And this could be in anything. So whatever is holding you back, okay, it could be this situation here that you're needing to have a heart-to-heart conversation in, but whatever is holding you back, whatever is keeping you unmotivated, uninspired, not wanting to be that Taurus that you are, that strong bull that you are, it's time to move on from it. Leave it behind. And don't allow it to make you afraid. Let go of fear now. So whatever has you fearful, it's time to move. It's time to move on from it. Okay? And you got to honor and trust your feelings. So when that High Priestess card flipped out earlier, that was the sign for this entire reading that we're doing today, to allow yourself to listen to your intuition, to trust your intuition, to honor and trust your feelings. If you feel it's not good for you, it's not good. If you feel it's not going to be a positive road for you, Taurus, then it's not. Trust and honor your feelings. Wintertime, the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So you're planting seeds now because things are going to begin to manifest for you in the wintertime. So whatever you're doing now, the answers to that, you're going to see it in the wintertime. Okay, the answers to everything that you're experiencing now, the answers to the seeds that you're planting now, everything is going to be fully realized in the winter months. So it's important that you plant and plant right now. Meditation brings answers. Continue to meditate. Continue to pray, because this is where your guidance is going to come from. This is where your understanding is going to come from. Look for the sign that Spirit is giving you during this time. Make sure you're setting aside a time to meditate, and make sure you're setting aside a time to pray. Make sure you're setting aside a time to make sure you tap into your higher self. Okay, to continue to get guidance through this season, because this is going to be a beautiful time for you to ascend to another level. Okay, so that's your overall. Generally, looks like everything is going to be good for you. Okay, it's just making sure that you put forth the effort to honor and trust what you're thinking, moving on from anything that's not serving your highest good, and meditate to make sure you're getting those answers that you need in that direction that you need. All right, my loves, now on to your love reading. Hello, my Taurus. Okay, the first part of your reading, we're going to deal with what's happening in love. Okay, we're going to deal with what's happening in love for Taurus during this season. For Taurus, Holy Spirit, Divine Creative Universe, what needs to go forth in love for the sign of Taurus, for Taurus season beginning April 19th through May 20th? What messages need to go forth for Taurus in love? Ooh. Oh, that was fast. My goodness. I didn't get a chance to really even shuffle there. Okay. For those that are twin flames, let's see what messages are coming forth for the twin flames. Okay, the first message out will be for you, and then the next message will be for your partner. And we'll see how that relates to the cards that have just fallen. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as it relates to twin flames? What messages need to go forth for twin flames? What messages need to go forth for Tauruses that are twin flames? Okay, your partner's message. What messages need to go forth? Okay. All right. Well, let's get, before we go here, let's go ahead and see what we're dealing with. Ooh, true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So Taurus, and I could really see this, and I can understand this right now because we've been quarantined, and I know that for those of you who are in relationships, or even if the who you're with is not with you at this time, they may be at a distance, but you're realizing that true love, and you're needing to trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith and trust. So I feel like you have found, or you are thinking about that person that represents this true love here, and you're realizing that you are just needing to trust a situation, trust the relationship, trust that the universe is going to guide it where it needs to go. Okay? This is a message coming from you, or it could be your partner, whichever way it flip-flops. I just wasn't ready for you. So someone is saying, I just wasn't ready for you. I can't handle your words right now. So it shows that it could have been some separation, some distance here. When he said, I just wasn't ready for you on one side, and this person saying, I can't handle your words right now. Whatever is going on, it was too much. It was too much. I don't feel as though it was a breakup or anything like that, because once again, this is true love, but you're having to trust the situation. What I feel is happening right here is growth. I feel like that somebody is going to another level. Someone is ascending to another level, and it's growth that's taking place. Okay, that's why I just wasn't ready for you. I wasn't ready for you. They're not saying they're not ready now, and I can't handle your words right now. So somebody's saying with the space that they're in right now, they can't handle the words because I feel like they're growing themselves. Okay, let's get some angel answers here. What's going on? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what messages need to go forth for Taurus in love? Taurus in love. All right. Compromise. So you're needing to compromise right now, and Spirit is leaving this all up to you for you to navigate this the way that you need to navigate it. So you're needing to compromise. You need to balance the scales right now because, again, this is about a relationship that clearly is either growing, somebody's having a spiritual awakening, somebody's understanding more what they need to do. So you're needing to trust the situation. Don't doubt if it's a true love or not. It definitely is coming forth as a true love. But you're transitioning now. I feel like somebody's growing up. But somebody is needing to understand, how do I compromise in this relationship? That give and take, okay? Spirit says it's perfect timing. There's a no to something, but it's not with the exclamation point, and abundance is coming. So I believe abundance is coming, but there's perfect timing for something that you weren't considering, okay? There's perfect timing right now for something that I feel like you weren't wanting to do. That's what that no represents. Whatever you were saying no to, whatever you were saying, and here it is, you were saying no to not compromise. That's what it is. You didn't want to compromise. You didn't want to compromise in a situation, but you're needing to, because Spirit says perfect timing, and when you do, abundance is going to come. This is like you opening up a door, but this is up to you. This is up to you. This is up to you. This is, again, going with you not trusting. You need to trust, okay? Because you weren't compromising. You weren't compromising. You need to compromise, okay? So if it's not you, this could be your partner, but somebody here definitely needs to compromise, and the timing for compromising is right now, okay? So this door can be open of abundance that's coming, but Spirit is leaving it up to you, and that's why you're needing to trust the situation. You're needing to trust the situation because Spirit is not going to just show you a sign. You're going to have to, and that's why we had the High Priestess early, because you're needing to trust your intuition. That's why we have did I put the High Priestess up? Let me see, did I? Yeah, I mixed it in the deck already. But you're needing to trust. That's what that High Priestess was for. Trusting your intuition to guide you to make the right decisions. Okay? All right, let's get your final advice and love. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as it relates to the Taurus season for April 19th through May 20th, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus in love? What does Taurus need to know? Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. See, there's that earth again. So, like I said before, it's not, the love is not here. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This is true love. But once again, you're needing to trust. You all are needing to go through something right now. You're needing to compromise because you weren't compromising. Okay, and it's perfect time. And now is the time to get this thing back in order. Get this thing straight. Okay, the Spirit is saying it's up to you to do it. And when you do, abundance is coming. Okay, all right, Taurus. So that pretty much gives us an overview of your reading for love. So now let's just go through an overall general reading for you using the tarot. Okay, all right. All right, so now we will do a reading for all signs, and we'll do this in love, okay, as it relates to the Taurus. Okay, as it relates to the Taurus. So we'll start off with fire signs. So that means Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's going to happen with you during this Taurus season in love, okay? What areas you need to be mindful of in love. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius in love as it relates to the Taurus season. What messages need to go forth? Okay. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius in love. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius in love as it relates to the Taurus season. In love. Leo, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Aries, playfulness, time to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And you have the situation will improve. So with playfulness, that means you've been a little tight, a little rigid during this. You will be a little tight, a little rigid during the season that's coming up. But we see improvement happening for you. So improvement will definitely happen for you during this season is coming up, but make sure that you are not as rigid and tight as you have been. It's time to relax your energies some, okay? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That means go back to how it was in your younger days, okay? Be free, okay? Be free, be happy. Know the things that made you happy, not be so tight, not so rigid, because the situation is definitely improving. Leos, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And this is happening in the near future. So this could mean that right now you are not in a honeymoon state, but in the near future that this energy, this is coming back to you. Okay? So this is more of a general reading for you as far as this is concerned with the honeymoon. But Spirit is saying enjoy this bliss of holiday time together. But it's happening in the near future. So apparently something could be going on right now. In the near future could mean within a couple weeks. But I feel like during this Taurus season, there may be an issue or something that you're going to have to go through so this can come back in for you. Okay? So pretty much what you're going to need to do in romance is kind of weather the storm right now. But this is coming back in for you at a later date. Sagittarius, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. When you love yourself first, look what happens. Big happy changes. So this is about you pouring energy into yourself right now. This is about you taking this Taurus season and putting attention on yourself. And when you do that, always when you love yourself, big happy changes happens for you and those that's around you because you begin to radiate that type of energy. Okay? All right. Just very quick readings right now just to see where we're going. We'll move on to our earth signs. Taurus, Gemini, excuse me, why do I say that? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn as it relates to love for Taurus season beginning April 19th through May 20th. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Messages need to go forth for Taurus. Oh my goodness, y'all cards are all over the place. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. My goodness. Taurus, Virgo. Message needs to go forth for Capricorn. Okay. You didn't waste any time coming out, that's for sure. All right. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What messages need to go forth for Taurus, Virgo. Okay, we're going to keep that there. Taurus and Capricorn. Taurus and Capricorn. What messages need to go forth for Taurus and Capricorn? Taurus. Alright. So Taurus, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and remain positive. This definitely goes with your earlier reading. You know, this whole reading is for Taurus, but this definitely goes with the reading that we just did, the more in-depth reading. So you just need to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. But through this, remember we saw that it was a lot of stalling going on somebody's part because they weren't allowing the cycle to end. Remain positive, okay? And just continue to make the effort in getting yourself back into the energy that you need to get yourself into, and it's going to be okay, all right? So that's just confirmation of your reading that we've already done for you. Okay, Virgo, separation. The time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Meditation brings answers. So separating is on the horizon. This not necessarily does not always mean a physical separation. It could be just a mental break right now where, you know, we just decided we're just not going to talk about something, or we're not going to talk too much, especially for those that are living together. Could decide that we're going to go in separate bedrooms. This could mean an actual physical separation of a couple. Okay. But you're needing to pray and over this. You're really needing to meditate during this time because that's what's going to bring your answers or what you need to do. So as you're taking this Taurus season, as you're moving through this season, take this time of being alone. Take this time of separation to get yourself together and really pray and think about, where am I going from here? Where do I need to go? You know, and really asking for guided answers from Spirit. Really asking for those guided answers from Spirit. Okay, and Capricorn, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And now is the perfect time for you to do this. So use this Taurus energy to work on your behalf. Use this Taurus energy, the stableness of Taurus, okay? Like I said, you know, Taurus, they move very slow. Take this time, you know, like I'm saying, for quarantine, being quarantined, that's not a problem for Taurus, okay? Taurus knows how to isolate and really use that time to build. So it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So whoever you're trying to love, whoever you're giving that love to, okay, it's the perfect time for that. But do it right, do it steady, do it slow. Okay, be very specific and strategic in what you're doing and how you're doing it. You know, be very thoughtful in what you're doing and how you're doing it. So you don't have to backtrack. So everything that you're doing, it has a firm foundation for this relationship here because it's safe for you to love. Okay? All right, we are moving on now to air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius as it relates to the Taurus season beginning April 19th through May 20th. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What messages need to go forth for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Libra. Aquarius. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Aquarius? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for Taurus season beginning April 19th through May 20th. Taurus. For Taurus season, what messages need to go forth for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. All right, Gemini. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and something is going to be happening a year from now. So as you're paying attention to these red flags, it's so important that you take care of the now, because this is going to determine what happens to you a year from now. This is a very important reading for you, even though it's a very, very short mini reading to give you an idea of what the temperature check for this Taurus season. During the season, pay attention to what's happening around you. Pay attention to what people are saying. You know, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to every sign that is given to you. That is so important, because you're going to need to determine, is that a red flag or not? Because that could alter your path on what's going to happen for you a year from now. There may be a major decision that needs to be made during this Taurus season that's coming up, but you won't be able to understand what you need to do if you don't pay attention to all the red flags that you see and you act upon it. Because this is creating your path for what's going to happen to you a year from now. So this is going to be a very important season for you, the Gemini, for you to pay attention. Make sure you pay attention. Libra, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. What does this mean? This means if you're already in a couple, this means that you all may see things a lot differently. There's something that may happen where you're going to see things a lot differently. And when you accept it, it's going to bring about abundance for your relationship. For those that are single, this is new coming into you. This is somebody you probably would never have thought of before. This is somebody you probably never would have thought that you would have had feelings for. That's why you're needing to keep an open mind. They may not look like the person, your usual type. They may not have a background like your usual type. It may be something that's totally different from what you are used to. Keep an open mind, because when you do, abundance is going to come in. But I feel like you're needing to surrender to a mindset that has been fixed, a fixed mindset. You are being challenged not to have this fixed mindset in this relationship. And when you surrender to that, abundance is coming. Okay? Aquarius, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I feel like there's somebody that you are really have a strong attraction for. I think it's more of a physical attraction, but apparently something has happened where forgiveness is needed. I think you probably realize, even though you are attracted to this person, maybe the looks of them really, draws you in, or you kind of love what they look like, and may even, are attracted to how they talk and how they walk. You're just simply attracted to them, but something didn't work out, and you're in a space now where even though you have this strong attraction for them, you're having to forgive, because I feel like you're realizing that this is not going to work. And now that the attraction that you have for them, you're harboring hurt and pain from that. And so you're having to forgive each other, okay? And finally trying to get the strength to move past the attraction and realizing, is this really good for me? Is this the best for me? Even though I'm very attracted to them, is this really the right relationship for me? Do I need to forgive myself for even thinking and trying to push through something that I know wasn't good for me? Do I need to forgive them for doing something to me, even though I know they knew I was attracted to them and I loved them? Okay, and I wanted to be with them, or what you thought was love, okay? So think about what ends that you are on and what you need to forgive, okay? All right, now we are moving on to our water signs, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right, let's get right into it. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the Universe, what messages need to go forth for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What messages need to go forth, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, for Taurus season beginning April 19th through May 20th for Taurus. And Taurus season. What messages need to go forth in Taurus season for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What messages need to go forth for Cancer? Scorpio and Pisces. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What messages need to go forth for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer and Pisces. Oh, I'm going to keep that right there. That was... I'm actually going to keep this one too. So Cancer and Pisces. Cancer and Pisces. Cancer and Pisces. What messages go forth for Pisces? Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Oh, goodness. Alright. That was a very theatrical shuffle of water signs. Cancer. Wow, keep an open mind. I forgot who just got this. Who was that? I cannot remember, but it was a air sign. Okay, but keep an open mind. I think it was Libra. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, this is an opportunity if you keep an open mind. I believe Libra got it was going to be abundance. Okay, and I think it was Libra. I could be wrong. I think it was Libra. But so you definitely could be dealing with the Libra. Keep an open mind, though your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Be mindful that if you are a couple, it could be that you are seeing things in a different way. Okay? And this is an opportunity for your relationship to grow if you all transition through this correctly. If you are single, be mindful that this is someone that's coming in for you, the kind of person that you never thought you would date. They could be different, have different background than what you're used to. They could look differently than what you're used to dating. Their finances could be much different than what you're used to dating. However, whatever, it's going to be a difference, and this is why you're needing to surrender. You're needing to surrender to keeping an open mind, and when you do, you're going to be able to see an opportunity that's being presented to you by Spirit. Okay, Spirit is presenting you with an opportunity, but it's up to you if you surrender to this or not for this opportunity to come to pass. Okay, Scorpio, all these cards, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energies to others. When we get this card flirt, that means you are very, very tight and rigid right now. There's something going on that really has you uptight. Okay? And it could involve your health. Okay? Because it says improving health. So whatever's going on, this could be in reference to it's affecting your health. Could be bringing a lot of stress on for you right now. But apparently Spirit is saying this is up to you. Okay, so they're giving you an opportunity to say this is up to you if you decide to relax your energy and stop stressing so much, okay? Because there's something better. And you can't see it right now because you're stressing. Not saying that the situations around you is not stressful, but it's how you're handling it. And right now you're not handling it too well because your health is messed up. Spirit is saying all this is up to you, but you got to realize that there's something else better for you in life, and you're not seeing it right now because you're too uptight. You're too uptight. So really get the stress off of you, get your health together, knowing Spirit is saying this is up to you. This is up to you to make these decisions and to make these choices to make this better for you. And then you'll realize that I have something better for you, but I can't give it to you in this energy. All right, Pisces. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like you have just had it with whoever you are being quarantined with. Okay, or for those that are apart at a distance, you're realizing that this is just not, it's not working. You've taken the time to really evaluate that it's not working, and so you could be breaking up with this energy in the near future. Now, Doesn't mean that the breakup is forever. I try to tell people all this, tell them this all the time. Even though there's not enough attraction right now, it's not enough chemistry between the two of you to keep it together. You might need to separate just to understand who you are. The very first card that we flipped over was the High Priestess, and this having that intuition. So having that intuition is the theme of this entire reading that we're doing for this Taurus season. You're the most intuitive sign. During this time apart, you have really taken time to tap into your intuition and really think about your life and think about where you're wanting to go in the near future. And I feel like that anything that's not working for you, you're leaving it behind. So anything where there's not enough attraction, where there's not enough chemistry, could be relationship, could be anything with you. You're leaving it behind, okay, in the very near future. Okay. All right, my loves, that concludes our mini sign readings for the Taurus season.